Hey, what's up guys, it's CJ, and in today's video, I'm going to be comparing Fortnite and Apex Legends. For starters, I wanted to say if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the like button, and the notification bell so you get notified on my next upload. Now let's get into it. So let's start with Fortnite. Fortnite dropped around August, September of 2017, and I started playing in late September when it dropped. I was playing 2K at the time, and everyone was talking about this big battle royale game called Fortnite, where you could build and there were 100 people, and it was really hard to win, and it was really fun. And when it first came out, there are a lot of problems. I wouldn't say problems, but there are a lot of things different from the game now than there is when it dropped. Considering there's no first shot accuracy when it dropped, there was set damage multipliers instead of damage drop off. Shotguns were a lot better than what they are now. They're good now, the pumps, but the tac shotguns were very good. Like the purple tac back in the day was the shotgun to have instead of that purple pump and gold pump you see everywhere now. Back then, the map was also a lot smaller too. People would mainly drop Pleasant Park, Retail Row, and occasionally Salty Springs would be fairly busy. And you'd find people dropping there, and then a lot would drop towards the edge as well, which some people do that now, but there are a lot of good looting spots there. Like, you wouldn't find many people dropping Wailing Woods, you might find a few dropping Flush Factory, and then there's Moisty Mire, which people would go there just to loot up wood, which it's not there anymore, neither is Flush Factory. The awesome thing was, even when it dropped, they were still doing big updates. Around Halloween, they had a huge update, but even a little bit before that, they dropped an update where they featured that leveling system that you find in all the battle passes now, where, oh, you're trying to reach level 100. They had that, which I believe I did hit level 100 when that thing first dropped, and you could get, like, the Mako at level 10, I believe, and level 25 you could buy stuff, and the shop came out and everything. And then a few weeks later, they dropped like the Skull Trooper and Ghoul Trooper, which everyone was going around there. I remember dropping Dusty Depot with my buddy Neil, and we would rotate into factories there, that OG factories, and we would see a couple of, Skull Troopers and stuff, and they'd be like, oh, what's this? Oh my god, that's so cool. And that's what was really awesome about that game, is that they updated it regularly. Even when it first dropped, they tried to make a movement out of that game. The looting system was a lot different back in the day as well, because basically whatever you find at the start, you were going to use that essentially for the rest of the game. Green and blue ARs were amazing. The pump was looked at as bad before the double pump was found. The tactical shotguns were looked at as very good, the blue and the purple tac, because that was before they nerfed the damage, and they were decently easy to find, I feel. And the snipers were looked at as a must almost. No one really knew how to use them all too well because everyone was still getting used to having a leader shot and it's a projectile. But in and of itself, they were very good weapons. So if you were able to find a sniper, it was really fun because you got to learn how to use it, and as well as hitting a lot of cool shots to start, which led to a lot of cool game clips that some people would put up on Twitter or on YouTube. Now, let's talk about winning a little bit. Winning for me now in Fortnite isn't a huge deal. Nowadays, it's just like, oh cool, nice, good game guys. When I won back in the day, I was pumped because the game came out and not a lot of people had a lot of wins. It got to a time in Fortnite where me and a couple buddies would hop on, and we'd probably get around anywhere from 5 to 10 wins in a few hours, which that was really fun for us. But then started to get a little bit old, and it's like we knew we were going to end up winning a little bit that night. I remember my first day playing, I actually hopped on with some people that have been playing for a little bit before me, and they were okay at shooters like I was. I would actually drop like 4, 5, 6 kills in squad games, not really knowing how hard or how easy it was. I would be pumped, and then my first day we actually went on to win 4 games in squads, and it was a lot of fun. What made Fortnite a lot of fun is finding all these different techs and cool, unique things to do in Fortnite. The building aspect helped a lot with rushing. There's like a 3-ramp rush now, which people used to just run at you on their feet. And then you can trap people and do all these certain things with edits, and it's a lot of fun now. Back in the day, no one really knew how to do that, so as we developed as a community to know how to do these things, it was really fun to do and really fun to watch. Also, all these different weapon techs would come out and people would find these little exploits, I put in air quotes, because they're not exploits, they're little things in the game that people would end up finding, and it would make the game a little bit more fun to play, like rocket riding and double pump, which sadly they did take double pump out and nerf that, which I was a huge fan of it being in the game, but they kept in rocket riding and they recognized how much fun that could possibly be. Overall, I think Fortnite was an amazing game to play at launch. It's an amazing game to play now, but I think Apex Legends is a lot more fun to play currently. Apex Legends dropped February 4th of 2019. The day it dropped, it already had around 10 million unique users playing that game, while it took Fortnite a couple weeks to do that. The combat in Apex feels amazing. The movement, silky smooth. Sliding down slopes feels amazing. Sprinting, running everywhere, climbing, mounting certain obstacles. Overall, it's a phenomenal game. The weapons, I love all of the weapons. I feel like I can do anything with any of them, except for the Mozambique, the little shotgun pistol. It's kind of garbage, but overall, any weapon that you pick up, you can potentially kill someone, especially at the start. Now, while people say, oh, there's no building in Apex, Apex is raw aim and skill, and it just feels amazing. You can't just push up to people and kill them. You can't expect to wipe a squad, solo or duo. You need 3-on-3. If you're down one person, the odds are against you, and you're probably not going to win that fight. Apex comes down to raw skill and tactical play when it comes to aiming and positioning. In Fortnite, it comes down to building, and even then, people just shoot everything down, and it's just not fun to me. Another huge thing in Fortnite is that third-party aspect where another group comes along as you're fighting someone and they just take you out or shoot you out. In Apex, there isn't a lot of third-partying, but it's there a little bit. People are more tactical about what they do instead of just rushing in head first. For me, winning in Apex is a lot more fulfilling than winning in Fortnite. If I win in Fortnite, as I said earlier, it's like, oh, cool, good game, guys. If I win in Apex, I'm super pumped, I'm hyped, because it's a new game, and I feel like I outplayed everyone in that lobby that I at least encountered. Overall, I think Apex can stay at the top of the top. I think it'll beat Fortnite out and PUBG and Blackout and all these other BR games, but they need to update the game. The only thing that will keep Apex from getting to the top and staying there is if they don't update it. Now, they are talking about having these seasons kind of like Fortnite with these different maps, different people, all these different things. If they keep that up, I believe that Apex will be the #1 BR game out there. Alright guys, these are my raw thoughts on the games personally. If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell to get notified on my next upload. This has been CJ, guys. Peace.
He's gonna be res by the time we get there, but like...
We're here in circle too, like...
Second floor, second floor.
Let's just push together, let's all work together here. Come on. Wait, Ryan, wait for us real quick. Make sure we're all next to each other.
He tried to shoot at me second floor, second floor.
Got one?
We got him, we got him, we got him. We're good, they're dead, they're dead, they're dead. It's us in one squad. Everyone get the full health.
Spitfire, Spitfire! We won.
Don't say that yet.
I got a couple Phoenix kits. I got a couple Phoenix kits.
Ew, I just got gold armor. Let's go. And gold helmet. Casey, that means that means there is a purple armor up here on the bottom.
On me.
Like where out on you?
They're ripping at. Like where we ran from,
I got one, knocked one. Other one's down here near me. I gotta get back in here and heal up.
Dude's one hit. Finishing this dude, not letting him get res.
Where's his buddy, dude? I need more ammo.
Got one. On the last dude, let's go, we won. Let's Let's go!
Let's go, baby. Let's go,
Catch
baby.
up on Apex.
Let's go, baby.
catch up
First
on
up on
Apex.
Apex.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god, dude.
Let's go.
Dude, they
Let's
sucked.
go.
They were
Let's
so
go.
Let's go.
Get hype, bro.
bad. I just
Get
melted the
hype.
Spitfires.
Oh, I
Spitfires
came
are
in
dude.
first, dude.
Let's go. Get
Spitfires are
hype.